my lovelies, it's Trina. Welcome back to my channel. This is actually my third attempt today to produce this video. I did two mistakes earlier on this morning before I left for work. First of all, I forgot to film the butchering of my bag, so I'm gonna have to explain it to you. Well, I've already explained it to you. I'll put that footage later. And second of all, the other part of my footage, I did record it, but I guess my SD card was at the end of its limit, so I had to buy another one. So this is a fresh card. It should work, I hope so. And yeah, I bring to you today the final results. This is my Reade bag from Louis Vuitton. It looks like it did before, after I dyed it. And I've already butchered this bag enough. I'll link to exactly what I did wrong earlier. So I figured, I think I can butcher it a bit more and make it more usable, because this, you know, it's pretty limited in how you can use it. You can just, you know, carry it as a tote, or if you have tiny arms, you could put your arms through here, but no, I wouldn't do that. So what I really wanted to be able to do with that Reade bag was something like this. So this is the Nick bag from Stod. And as you can see, it has straps. Similar type of bag. This is more like the Lady Dior because the top is stiff. But I have gotten so much use out of this year because the strap is long, the bag is just easy to grab and go, and I really like the inside of the bag here because of its closing. It's got this leather closing, and because the strap sort of attaches on the inside, so it's very streamlined and minimalist when you carry it. So I really like this. So I thought, why not just buy the tools I need and make my other bag work better for me. Ta-da! Yes, I have attached straps to this baby. Check it out. So as you can see from the side profile of this bag from either side, there is now a stud here. Not that pretty, I'll show a close-up, but it's functional, and on the inside is where the action is, and I'll show you close-ups of that as well. And from the side here you can see that they're from not the exact middle of the bag, but somewhere along the side, opposite sides, and that's because the seam is there and I didn't want to punch a hole through the seam. So how I went about this is that I took a measuring tape to indicate with a pen, yes, I plugged it right into the bag, where exactly I wanted the hole to go in each of the sides of this bag. And I wanted also, and you can see because I've already got a chain on, I wanted the chain ends really sort of to be covered to as much as possible. And as you can see, they do still show, which is not ideal, but the fact is when I punched the hole, okay, sorry, I had a problem with a plane passing by again. So I used one of these guys to plug into the bag. So that is why I did not want to put it on the seam. I didn't want to have any unthreading going on. So I put it slightly to the side. But the problem is that when I went in to do it, there's only a certain amount of distance, amount of leeway here. So I used the maximum distance. So in fact, the bag, the chain didn't go down as far as I wanted it to, but it's good enough. And I've already tried it on, and I'll put a shot of that somewhere for you here in the video, maybe on the side here. And as you can see, it hits me perfectly. I love the way it fell. It worked out really well. It was very short. It took me 10 minutes to do the whole thing. And now I'm definitely not going to be able to resell this thing, but I'm very pleased with it. I'm very pleased with it. All it took, again, was a pen, measuring tape, and one of these guys, which you can get from Amazon pretty cheaply, actually. Yeah, these are useful for other things as well. I've used it quite a lot to make extra holes in belts that don't fit my rotund milieu, rounding in the middle, you know what I mean? And I've also used it to just change strap levels. I haven't needed to use it in this bag, for example, but in another bag strap that I had, I wanted to make it longer, so definitely made use of this. It's a lot cheaper than getting it fixed. Just get one of these. If you're into hacking your bags, that is. Oh, and I forgot, a tool like this is definitely important to tie up the device. And probably I'm going to need something to secure it in the back too, because I was using my hands, and I think if I have, what are they called? What are they called? Gosh, I'm terrible with tools, but you know those clamps? A clamp, yeah, a clamp to hold it in place while I twist it to make it tighter. But this was adequate for now. Of course, you'll also have to buy a set of these rotatable D-ring hooks. This came in a set of 2, and I checked the Amazon website now, and They offer more variety of things now too, like with a triangle and in silver, and I think this is the regular size. I should have gotten the small, but I don't think it was offered at the time that I purchased it. And the ones you can get now also come with pliers, but I think most people have their own pliers. So that is it. Very simple, yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you my new DIY project, if you will, with my Louis Vuitton Reade bag. And as I said, I got this very cheap, and you could probably find your own on eBay or something like that at an affordable price too. This is patent leather, so even if you find these bags in great condition at reasonable prices, probably the patent will be dodgy in some way. You'll probably have to end up doing a dye job like I did. And no, I'm afraid you probably won't get it as cheap as I managed to get mine for. Oh, and by the way, another reason why I decided to put the layout here was so that basically I could have the nicer part. Actually, it doesn't really make a difference because they both look the same from each side, don't they? Forget what I just said. Anyway, there's one side of this bag that doesn't look as nice as the other because I botched it. So there you go. And I still haven't dyed the interior. I don't think I'm gonna. Okay, my lovelies, short video. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.